Hey, what's up traders? Welcome to daily Forex analysis for 20th of February 2020. And today we're going to be analyzing three currency pairs, starting with US dollar against Japanese yen, euro against dollar, and pound against Japanese yen. We're going to also look at the news, if anything coming out, which might impact the currency pairs we discussed. Also, I'm making daily and weekly Forex analysis as well as videos how to improve your trading. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay guys, and we are starting off with US dollar against Japanese yen. As you can see, it has a really nice run yesterday and it even broken this weekly trend line. As you can see, I know that the weekly candle is still not closed, but it's unlikely that this candle goes all the way down and closes somewhere down below this trend line. Unlikely, obviously, is not guaranteed, but unlikely that would happen. It has to be quite a decent news that will impact in that way. This is obviously around quite a decent, it's like more than 100 pips, so unlikely unless something happens. So let's have a look. You still have this weekly trend, lower trend line still in play, and as of the day trades concerns, I'm looking as you can see this market down here. I just put it when I was analyzing the markets. I'm hoping that this currency is gonna retrace a bit more about to this 111.20 level, about down this low. I'll bring up the draw, so around this low to get onto the long side, because I will show you the reason why. If we go to, oops, take this pen off. If we go to this, you still have this horizontal line which is aligns with this weekly highs, and it's very close, but it did not quite get there. So I'm thinking that it will want to go a bit higher, which is still a decent pips in there. So that's what I'm hoping. So for now, it intact, get closer to this high as of the daily. I'll show you there. So these highs there. Oh, that's not right. So these highs, so it got quite close, about just air kissed it, and then it retraced slightly, and I think it still has a decent strength to go even higher, so most likely around this horizontal line, which is, if you, let's say, go into this for simplicity, 111.20, and you have the stop around 11100 or 11102. That's around 20 pips stop to run it at 11190 area, which gives you a decent risk reward. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Obviously it might just, start going higher and just leave me out of it. Right, and next currency is euro against US dollar. As you can see, the euro is just going one way down. Basically, this pair is just going one way. There was this nice channel, and then last week it just broken and just pretty much one way ticket. And on the weekly, yeah, it's just going down. It doesn't even looking back. It has a very little retraces. I've been looking at this currency to get on, but it did not give me any chance. No, not much of a retracement to get onto the short side. For now, what I'm looking for is to take a day trade. At some point, I'm looking to, if the price retraces, either, let me just bring up a pen, either these highs or potentially this high up here. Then if it retraces back up a little bit, then I would be looking to this currency to go down, because it still looks very strong to the bearish side. As of the targets concerns, it's not really much. I don't see anything unless we switch to the weekly, which is a bit of a discrepancy between the day trade, and this is more like a swing target. But as of for now, the currency is sitting at these lows, and you got these highs. Also, this high is pretty close. So now it's kind of sitting there and waiting. But because it looks very strong to the bearish side, I'm still expecting it to go lower than that. Possibly, let's have a look. Maybe down here, it's still looking very far away. But as far as now, I don't see any potential target other than that. But let's analyze. If this comes up here about 108.10 and take a trade from here 10 with the say about 20 pips stop, just leaving just above this highs, leaving this stop above this highs, which is about 20 pips stop. And I would be looking just to hold these trades to look into the more downside. And to close with, it's the last currency with the pound against Japanese yen. And this is quite similar to the dollar against Japanese yen, looking a bit similar to that currency, but there are differences. If we go to, not this one, the daily charts, there is, so price went here to this highs. Let me just bring up a pen. So price went here to this highs and then retraced it. So it's still on this range. As you can see, it's been tested already, 1, 2, and this is a third test. And now it's looking like it wants to come up. So it's trying to break that high. And as of the weekly, okay, weekly is nothing here. So I'm expecting it to at least come up to these highs, at least very minimum, and then potentially maybe it will break it. So as of now, I'm waiting for a little retracement to these lows about here at 143.65, or even a bit lower to where this daily pivot is, which is 143.56, around the area to get onto the long side. This is one of my favorite currencies because it moves quite a lot and you can get a lot of pips out of it, even if you have a quite tight stop, and then if you are right with your analysis, you can make a loads of pips out of it. So I'm looking at this currency, see what it does, and hopefully it will come down and gives me a chance to get on and then run it to up these highs, so about 144.05 or 10. So that will be a decent pip. So if you get onto, let's say, 143.60 and with a stop only around 15 pips, maybe 20 pips, and then run it to about 144.10, that's a decent 50 pip stop, 50 pip profit. Now we're gonna check the news, and midnight, the employment change and unemployment rate, it's been already out. So this is UK time, I'm saying it again. So the next bigger impact which can have to the currencies are at 9:30 a.m. UK time, which is a retail sales. This one generally creates some volatility, maybe 10-20 pip move, depends, not all the time, but it does sometimes create some volatility, or you might just have a little blip. And the next one is on Euro side, ECB monetary policy meeting accounts. This can create a volatility, depends on the speech as well, how the speech and everything is going to go, but it can create a decent volatility, or it might not have any impact at all. Depends on the speech again. So other than that is nothing major out for as of today. So it's just these two. 9:30 has got retail sales on the pound side, and then you got at 12:30 midday ECB monetary policy on euro side. Okay guys, I hope you find this video helpful. Make sure to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm making daily and weekly market analysis as well as videos how to improve your trading. So until then guys, see you next time.